And here we go, gig day again, round 2, and a heavier t-shirt on as we're seeing a heavier band, much heavier, Lorna Shore. So again, as I've got the car, we're going back round to Glasgow where we're meant to be, and I'll see you guys when we get there. And we've made it to the centre of Glasgow, so I'm just walking around just now over to the Classic Grand, and tonight should be probably a bit shorter than last night, but it's going to be intense either way. I'm expecting probably, I gave last night's crowd intensity a 3, I'm expecting this one to very much be a 5, so here it goes.
You ready? Let's party. in Glasgow. You are all beautiful people.
Well, that was absolutely unreal. I can't believe it was over all that quick. Anyway, so I'll give a review in a little bit. Okay, so just got back in my car, and what can I say for tonight? Absolutely unreal, start to finish, like completely blown away. Loved first ever hardcore gig, I might add as well, like proper hardcore. Well, I've been to like bits and bobs and thereabouts, but I mean, this was proper time, like, because this was deathcore, whatever you want to call it. This was the first time experience like that sort of like intensity sort of properly, if you know what I mean. So in saying that, yeah, there were hardcore dancers. Now in saying that, you guys know my past thoughts on hardcore dancers, but wash my fist there, but at the same time, this was the only sort of gig I can justify it happening. I was all on board for it. Now I'm gonna admit as well, as I usually do, I was a little bit handy and a little bit like this myself. However, to anybody who saw me like that, I apologize. But I probably wasn't the worst person that night anyway. Well, tonight anyway. A couple of guys try to start a fight. But listen, seriously, like when it comes to hardcore dance, the same with moshing in general, you don't go there to start a fight. If you get hit or like bashed like just unequivocally like that, well, I don't know if that's the right word. But anyway, so if you get bashed like that, just brush it off, walk the other way. No need to get trigger happy or whatnot. I felt a little bit like that myself, but I brushed it off. I just took a breather and that was me. So, in saying that, let's just go on the bands. But first of all, I'll start off with the venue. Now, if any of you have seen my previous gigs from the Classic Round, my previous videos, you know how much I despise it as a venue. But mainly because the bar's like cheap as shit. You can't use card in there because apparently there's not a lot of good Wi-Fi, whatever that means. And just in general, a couple of the previous experience I had in the Classic Round weren't that good. So, but tonight was complete opposite. The place was absolutely packed out to the point they probably could have played the garage instead. Like it was that, like there was so in demand. There were so many people in that room as well. It was unbelievable. So I'm actually gobsmacked. We had room to open the pit in the first place. It was like unbelievable. So let's just get onto the bands. The first band, I think, Cabal, they were all right. Just yeah, usual deathcore, something like that. So yeah, that was good. Next band, what were they called? Oh yeah, Distant. Little bit more intense, and that's when the pit actually started. But I feel like that's a thing that happens at most gigs. Basically, like the first band, not a lot of people go mental. Second band, everyone starts to warm up. And then the headline act, everyone goes for it. So yeah, and then the headline act, of course, buzzed up ever since they brought out their song To the Hellfire last year, and they didn't disappoint. They opened with it, and oh my god, from the get-go, absolutely spot on. Everybody was on the same page, and it was just everything about it was spectacular, and especially the synth stuff they had like in the background, the sort of like operatic stuff. I swear to god, I count down the days until they play that song with an orchestra. It would actually work. So in saying that, the other song did the rest of the EP, which was good. And then it's funny because I actually looked up the other set list beforehand, and turns out it was exactly what I thought it was going to be from looking at those set lists. And I was just gobsmacked that it was all over that quickly. They could have, they only went on for an hour. They could have played more songs or see what they could have done. But I guess for music that intense, you know, just had to make do with it. But I couldn't complain. Overall, fantastic night. So amazing, amazing, amazing. A little bit more respect for the Classic Round now. Absolutely. Just one of these venues that if you want to make your starting point there in Cat House, definitely bang on. So, as it stands right now, I've got nothing else booked until the 2nd of May, when we're going to see Tool in Manchester. But if anything else comes up before then, don't worry, I'll let you guys know. So, that's that. And if I don't have anything booked till then, I'll see you guys on the 2nd of May. So, see yous.